Today, I'm going to talk to you all about the steps you want to take when starting your home care business. If you don't know me and this is your first time watching me, my name is Jessica Kay, also known as the #1 home care boss. I own and operate my home care agency for the past 15 years, making 6 figures my first year in business to now making over 7 figures annually. My goal is to assist bosses like you by simplifying the process on how to start, grow, and scale your home care business. So let's jump right in. Number 1, when you are choosing to start your home care business, there are several factors you should consider. This is called the research stage. And during this stage, the decisions you make will be critical on how you will position your business later on. In the research stage, you will choose what type of home care business you want to start. This includes the population you want to serve, and there are so many types of home care business you can choose from, such as non-medical, transportation, day programming, group home, community supports, respite, foster care, homemaker personal care services, just to name a few. Based on that population, you will be able to serve the elderly, persons with developmental disabilities, and veterans. This will all depend on what program that's out there for you to start. When looking at these programs, you should also look at the geographic area you want to provide services in. Note, some areas have more needs than others, so always do your research because some State Department qualifications that would depend on what program you want to start. They may require a letter of intent prior to submitting your application. The last step in your research phase is to decide if you want to be certified, accredited, or non-licensed. Again, based on the program you want to start, the population you want to serve, this will also determine what and if you need to be licensed, accredited, certified, or neither. In the next phase, once you've made those decisions, the next stage is all about building that foundation for your business. You should focus on all the legal aspects of running a home care business. And you want to consider what structure to choose, such as a LLC, a nonprofit, or even a corporation. If you're unsure, the best thing to do is consult your business attorney or accountant for the best choice. After you've chose an amazing name for your business, you want to make sure that name is available. You can do this by contacting the Secretary of State and searching if the name is available. The next step is to file that business name and apply for that free EIN. Once you receive those items, you'll need to create an operating agreement. Most banks will require you to open business bank account with one of those agreements. The next steps into starting your home care business is to decide if you want an office or a home office. The best advice I give people is, I would not want people to know my personal address. Plus, I want to look professional. So the actual commercial office outside of my home is ideal. Once you figure out how, what, and where you want to do business, you should start working on the functions of operating your business, such as your policies and procedures. These should be based off the program that you want to start. So don't go out and buy policies that don't match the exact program you are starting. You'll also be working on other legal aspects, such as workers' comp, getting unemployment insurance, and getting your business insurance. With these things, they may be required to submit with your application. So be sure to read those requirements prior to submitting. Once those steps are complete or in the works, you need to make sure that all the prerequisites are completed. Again, some states will require those trainings and documentation before even submitting your application. You'll need to know if this is a requirement for your business. You'll either submit either online or paper, but again, this will depend on what program you're doing. If you're doing Medicaid or Medicare, if you plan to be non-medical, some states will require you to have a license to do business. During the application process, you want to focus on creating systems for each part of your business to include Make sure you get a pencil and paper. You might want to write this down. You want to focus on personnel. What staff will you need to actually operate your home care business? The next is documentation. What systems are you going to put in place for staff to document? And that includes clocking in and out. Now, a lot of programs and software will include both of those things. So please do your research and pick the best software for your company. The next thing is quality assurance. What system will you put in place to ensure client care? After all, a happy client, happy life, happy home, Compliance is the last thing. All Medicaid, Medicare programs will require you to stay compliant. So you'll want to create a system to make sure that every part of your business is following the rules and regulations. After all that's completed, you'll submit your application and the fun begins.